Another strong defensive effort. Just talk about your team's intensity out there.
Well, I thought it was great. Their effort, their energy, their focus on the defensive side of the ball. Again, then we shared it. 24 assists, us being able to share the basketball the right way. Again, holding them to 3 threes is very huge for a team that when they make more than 10, they're a really darn good team.
The Bulls pulled within 5 there, I believe, with like 3 minutes and change left. You guys really executed well down the stretch. What did you see from your team in those critical moments?
Growth. I think that's part of it, the learning that we, from last game, being able to bounce back in that situation, being up and not letting go of it, understanding how we have to execute down the stretch offensively and defensively.
Just talk about Markelle Fultz's game management. It just seems like when he's on the floor, everything just is smoother. His teammates seem to know where they want to be, and he finds them in the right spots. Just talk about his overall play out there.
Well, he's the ultimate team guy. He trusts them, and they trust him. He slows the game down enough that it allows guys to find reads and the right reads, but then again, he's pushing the basketball in transition under control. And I think that's what we've continued to ask of him, and his teammates trust him in that regard.
Especially with Cole Anthony out, you needed some extra firepower off the bench. I know Caleb Houston played some big minutes. Of course, some of the others, Jalen Suggs, Bull Bold. Your bench continues to play big when you needed most.
I think that's what we've asked of these guys, to when their number is called, ready to step in and obviously sustain the lead or bounce it up a little bit more going against their second unit. So I just really think the guys all stepped in and played their role the right way.
Do you feel like the team's confidence, especially when they win on games on the road like this, just continues to grow, especially in games when you're trying to make the play-in tournament, this is an opponent that you're trying to catch? Just how critical is it to be able to play well in tough environments and also against these kind of teams?
And that's the great part about this team. You challenge them with that, knowing the circumstances, and they've accepted the challenge. They don't worry about the pressure of it because they've been prepared to do these things. And so just being more of themselves is what we've asked them to do. Stepping in and stepping up.
Anything else? All right, thank you, Coach.
Another really strong defensive effort for you guys. What did you see on that end of the floor that allowed you to basically stop the Bulls all night?
Just staying locked in, knowing that we've been in this situation before and not letting anything throw us off our goal and what we came into the game to do, and that's, defensively put heat on the ball, play together, have each other's back, and run offensively. So we knew that, coming down the stretch that they were going to try to make a run to try to get the game. And I think we just did a good job staying composed and keeping our pressure, but more importantly, playing fast, not letting them slow us down and slow the way we want to play.
You guys have taken pride in your three-point defense all season long. Tonight the Bulls shot just 3 of 21 from downtown. What is it about you guys that are able to make it difficult for opponents to make threes?
I think we're just long and athletic. I think we do a good job of covering for each other, but it starts with the ball pressure, having good ball pressure to make that pass, not an easy pass to them, but also, just the effort to get out to those closeouts and make them drive again. So I think we're doing a good job of just covering for each other, but also understanding that, we got to have ball pressure and we want to protect the rim, but also we're going to have to sprint out the shooters and also knowing where, our so-called sniper guys are, our higher three-point shooting teams and just getting out to those guys and making them put it on the floor.
Chicago had pulled within 5 there with about 3 minutes and change left. You guys look like you really executed well offensively after the timeout. Did Coach Mose say anything as far as staying composed, resilient in that time to disallow the Bulls from getting into a rhythm there?
Yeah. Again, this is something he's been preaching from the beginning. We know the situation that we're going to be in, and we know what we need to do. I think today we did a great job as players, just talking amongst each other and understanding that we're going to be in a situation and we got to find a way to get through it. And I think that's what you've seen tonight. We just all talk to each other, continue to push each other and not get too frustrated when they got it down to 5 and understanding that, we got a chance to finish out the game. We're still up. And I think we did a good job of that. We just got to continue to build off of that, continue to do it by committee, and continue to have each other's back.
Talk about your overall performance, filled up the stat sheet once again. How are you able to kind of, give a little bit of a boost in every which area that when you're on the floor?
I'm just trying to do whatever I have to do to help my team win, and I think that's what you see. For instance, today I knew that, our team needs to play faster, so just trying to push the pace any chance I can get and also picking up 94 feet, just trying to give my all for this team, for us to get wins, and I think that's what you're seeing tonight, just trying to lead by example, and all the guys are doing the same, so it's something that, I'm going to continue to do, and everybody else will as well.
Were you hoping at all to get that one more assist to get the triple-double?
I didn't even know. That's what's crazy. I didn't know. I knew I was kind of close, at half, just seeing my stats, but I didn't know I was one assist away. Again, I think that's just me, being in the moment of the game and just playing the game to win.
You guys early in the season struggled on the road, but lately you guys have pretty much been hot away from home. What is it about this team that's been able to come into more tougher environments and still pick up wins?
We call ourselves road dogs, man. We just go on the road. Again, we're focused on us. It's not any other team. We give respect to everybody, but we know it's going to be us at the end of the day that's going to hurt us or make us, go. So, again, just sticking to our game plan, playing the way we want to play on the defensive end, and offensively just sharing and then have everybody, playing their game, and that's when we're at our best.
Franz, another really strong defensive effort. What did you see on that side of the floor?
I think we just stuck to the game plan. I think they only hit 3 threes. That was a big thing in all their wins. They make a lot of threes, so we focus on that a little bit. And obviously DeRozan and Levine, just making sure we're always there with someone helping on the weak side. And like I said, then spraying out the shooters, making sure that they don't get any easy threes.
The Bulls pulled within 5 there with about 3 minutes and change left. You guys executed really well down the stretch. What did Coach Mose say in that timeout that kind of led to you guys having that composure and resilience to make sure that the Bulls never got any closer?
I mean, we had that problem in 2 of the last couple games. So, where we basically have to lead the whole game and then give it away in the last couple of minutes. So all we really said is just to stay composed, keep pushing the pace because that's what helped us early on in the game, and obviously getting stops. I think anytime that you're ahead, you want to make sure that you get a couple stops in a row, and luckily we were able to do that after that timeout.
Before the season, you guys talked a lot about how you felt you can become a really strong defensive team. Is this kind of what you envisioned before the season began, and now it's just starting to click?
Yeah, I think we still have a lot more room for improvement, but just looking at our roster, I think a lot of guys that are tall and can move, and I think our communication is going to get better as people get more used to playing with each other. A lot of guys were out, so I think that part can still improve. But yeah, obviously our goal is to be a great defensive team.
Early in the season, you guys struggled on the road, but lately you guys have really been hot away from home. What is it about this team that's been able to kind of gel together in more hostile environments?
I think we're just playing for something. So we're not far out from playing in a play-in game. So every game matters for us, and that's how we got to approach every game.
I know you have another game before All-Star Weekend, but how excited are you to head to Salt Lake City and participate in the Rising Stars Challenge?
Yeah, very exciting. I think it's a huge honor. I think not just for me, but hopefully, the coaching staff, everybody that's working with me every day sees it the same, and just go there, have fun, enjoy that, and also get some rest for the last couple games.
From Athens, Greece. It's not for the game. I would like to tell me your opinion about Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I want to remember the game against Greece in Eurobasket that you won. What was the key, and what do you remember?
Yeah, that's a good memory. Giannis is obviously one of the best, if not the best player in the world. It's really hard to stop. Our whole game plan was with the German team to stop him from getting to the paint. I think he still had 30-something points. So, just how many areas of the game he can impact, defensively, offensively. I think it's just really cool to see someone work so hard, even though he's already pretty much at the top of the game. So, like I said, that game, I think our game plan worked. I think we packed the paint quite a bit, and I think we had a really good flow on offense where you couldn't just key in on one guy, and everybody was clicking that day. So, yeah.
You have good memories from Greece and from Volos, the big game made that the
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that was it wasn't a great tournament for me personally or for the team, but Velas is an amazing city, and was a great time for us to enjoy that just as 16, 17-year-olds. So it's also always cool to play for the national team.